Hey, honey?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey everybody, it's your boy Barista Fen, and this is the Geeky Grind, the show where I talk about what I've been doing nerd-wise all week. And what I've been doing nerd-wise all week, has been a lot of Star Wars Unlimited. I am terribly sorry to my Kill Team and 40K fans out there. It's a new game. It just dropped last Friday. You know, you gotta let me have some fun with it. So it's taken over, but it's taken over the Geeky Grind, but the Geeky Grind will get back on track soon. Okay? I'm gonna be showing off my sealed deck, my draft deck that I drafted this past Wednesday at the Wednesday night Star Wars Unlimited game night at Go for Games in Metairie. I'll be coming up in just a second. I gotta get through all the preliminary, what's going on, spiel, and then the people here for Star Wars Unlimited content can check out my deck in a minute. But reports on everything non-Star Wars Unlimited. No, I have not gotten any more work done on my Necron monolith. That is sidelined until I get my airbrush in. Sadly, I have not done any mini painting because I have had to unbox a box of Star Wars Unlimited cards. Don't worry, that's not going to be on this show. That is going to be on our new Wednesday, on our Wars Wednesday show that is going to launch this week on Wednesday. The first episode of it is me cracking a case of Star Wars Unlimited. Spoiler, we did get a showcase. No, I'm not telling you which one I got. I didn't tell anybody at the gaming store. They're going to have to tune in on Wednesday. So if you are one of my Star Wars Unlimited players, click the subscribe and notification bell so you can see when that video goes live along with everything else. What else for gaming geeky-wise? Well, as of recording this, we haven't had D&D night in a long time. So there's no D&D to report. But hopefully we're playing tomorrow night, so I will have a D&D report from getting to see Tanya, buddy Josh Sennett's significant other. She is going to be running this week's D&D night game. She's going to be DMing. First time as a player DMing with her, so that's going to be fun. What else? What else? That's not Star Wars. Channel content related wise, I still got a huge backlog and lots of stuff recorded that's not Star Wars Unlimited for all the other shows. The Friday I got like a bunch of Friday featurettes, bunch of recipe roulettes, and a bunch of retro reviews. I got all of those are filmed. They're just waiting to be edited. Hence why I have not had the time to do any 40K stuff. I'm working diligently on the backlog, getting that part of the Geeky Grind, the creating content for you, my fans. Working on that. We got to do work before we can play. And the only reason why I'm allowing myself to play the Star Wars stuff is, you know, I love Star Wars so much that I got to make the announcement. We are going to have all the Star Wars stuff after tonight's episode. All that Star Wars stuff is moving to the Star Wars show. So that's good news. You're gonna get 40K and D&D, what I've been doing, reports and channel content and channel updates will all be happening here on the grind. All the war stuff, Star Wars, Wars CCG, and Star Wars Unlimited, Star Wars CCG, all that stuff moving to Wednesdays. So that being said, let's look at what I played in the sealed deck, in the what I drafted this week at Star Wars Unlimited. Hey everybody, this is the draft deck I took to a 3-1 finish, ending up in second place in my first ever draft over at Go for Games in Metairie, Louisiana, this past week on our draft night. So Leia is my leader for this deck. The other two leaders I got in the draft were Iden and Chewbacca. Ended up going with Capital City as my base. I did manage to actually get an energy conversion lab, so I could have gone energy conversion lab Chewbacca just to be able to get a little bit more aggressive with my epic action, and basically make everything Sentinel. But I got tons of rebels in this deck, so Leia's ability to be able to attack with 2 rebels and take the initiative token, because I'm getting almost the same amount of attacks or more attacks than my opponent, and using less actions to be able to grab the initiative. That's why I like Leia in draft. You can definitely turn 1 put a rebel out, turn 2 put a rebel out, turn 3 use Leia, put another rebel out, grab the initiative token, and you only actually did 2 actions. Your opponent's probably going to do 3 actions. You can speed up the game, get control of the initiative, and keep it for a while with Leia's ability. So that's why I like doing that. So, and then I like to start off by showing the rares that I draft first. You've already seen one, the energy conversion lab, that I didn't use, but I brought in a You're My Only Hope as a little bit of ramp to be able to play some of my finishers, or just basically be able to spend 3 when I'm down in the tank. Didn't actually cast this all that much. I was thinking, hey, it might be able to get me some of my bombs a little bit earlier, but usually every time I saw this, I just resourced it. So definitely probably would have left that one on the sideboard today when I played, because I was kind of hoping I could probably get like a turn 6 redemption or something like that, but no, I just resourced You're My Only Hope and hard cast redemption. Okay, Consortium Star Viper. Wait, where's the other rare? Where was it? Nope. The other rare's in here. We'll get to it. But Consortium Star Viper, restore 2, good 3-drop to be able to lane dodge and be in space when if everyone else is on the ground. Really, this is really good for helping the race. One of the few fringe non-rebels in the deck, but definitely loving this, and just that foiling process looks so sexy. But yeah, so you're gonna see a theme. There's a lot of restore in this deck. Alliance Dispatcher, Land of War Elf, another card. I think I could have cut that and tried to get something different. I thought it was gonna be cool just to ramp up, but it really did. It was a kind of like an annoyance thing. A lot of my opponents would just kill it right out because they're like, oh, he's gonna get into something really good because he'll be able to play like a 4-drop on turn 3, and he'll be able to 4-drop on turn 2. So it did help me, but it usually ended up just getting killed as fast. People are just killing that as fast as they could, so they wouldn't let me ramp. I got Battlefield Marine. I think I got a few of these, but no, it's solid 3/3 for 2. I mean, that's a 3/3 on turn 1. That's straight up like Naya Zoo level playable. So definitely cool. Mon Mothma, yeah. There's my other 2. So I had 3 Battlefield Marines. Mon Mothma, this was just cool to let me dig, get more rebels, be able to find the rebels I need, help me to find redemption one time. It's really good. Rebel Pathfinder, Saboteur, to be able to defeat my opponent's shield and get past their sentinels. That was nice to have that in there. Another Arc. I got 2 restored Arc 170s. Just some good 2 damage in space with restore. Escort Skiff, I like this. I lost to it in my sealed pre-release. Somebody was able to put this out and be able to be like, wha-bam! Ambush, hit you for 4. I was like, oof. killer unit. So I got some ambush stuff in here. Frontier ATRT, another ambush. There are a lot of vehicles both on the ground and in space, so I was like, having something that can come out and bash for 3 with a good 5 defense on turn 4, definitely good. Got 2 Kanan Jarrus. His attack, you know, basically making them mill 1 and healing 1. There's no other Spectre units in the deck. Just a good threat on the board to give me a little bit more restore and a good threat on the board. Takedown, I wish I could have drafted a few more of these. Removal, I think this is basically the only actual true removal card in the entire deck. There's one pseudo removal card that's going to be coming up, but this is definitely premium. If you're in vigilance, take the takedowns. I got a copy of the Ghost just so I could have something shielded and be able to possibly get this out and shield up Jarrus. You know, a little defense for him. I got 1, 2 Echo-based Defender. Just nice 4/3. You know, this is going to kept a bunch of stuff off of him attacking me because they would just eat or force trades. So definitely was a little speed bump in there. I love the Sentinel ability, and you'll see I love the Sentinel ability. Yeah, there was a 3rd Echo-based Defender in here. So, and then I got 2 Homestead Militias. This having only 3 attack but 4 defense makes it even nicer, especially late game, being able to drop this thing down and having people have to attack into it. That Sentinel ability is awesome. Got a shielded unit, just nice to be able to have something to attack in, deal a little damage, be able to lose its shield but still survive. In the early game is nice. One of the other non-rebels in the deck. Got a Wing Leader. I really like being able to play this the turn after I've got Leia over to her unit side to be able to turn her into a 5/8. That was gas for me. Tournament. I'm probably thinking, looking back, I probably would have tried to draft 1 more of these for the deck. The 97th Legion is again, this is just a late game bomb, just a big fatty when you've got 6, 7, 8 resources on the table. Hits like a truck. Does not synergize with the Rebel because it is clearly Imperial. These are Imperial Stormtrooper Legion, but still a nice. In this deck, it at least comes out as a 6/6 with the Rebel. With our Alliance Dispatcher, so definitely cool. Reinforcement Walker, another non-rebel in the deck. There was a lot of non-rebels in the deck. I think if I would have chose to get some more removal spells, I would have picked them over these non-rebels. But still, another. Look at the top card of your deck. You either draw that card or discard it to heal 3 from your base. Just another restore healing that really outweighed the whole fact that it's not a rebel for me. So just being able to be like, oh, is this something I need? Nope. Bin it, heal 3, and just all the restoring healing abilities I had in this deck really was what was kept me in the game. Let's scan back here. If the Jarrus is out, they were restores. Then we had the Steadfast Battalion. This thing was a threat. Getting this out, having Leia on the field and being able to basically bash in with a 7/7 with Overwhelm, so you're just basically hit a small thing and then deal the rest of the damage into their base. These things were finishers. I was lucky to get 2 of these. And Vigilant Honor Guard was just a big 4 damage and 6 toughness Sentinel unit. So, you know, as long as it's undamaged, it just sticks out there, and they have to attack into this thing. And then they can attack around it after that, but another Sentinel unit to put out there. And the last rare that I got my hands on that I played in the deck is the Jedi Lightsaber. This I would count as a half a removal card, just because I do have 2 Jedi. I got chances to be able to put that on put him on cannon and then attack in to be able to remove a small thing. That is nice. Also turning him into a 7/8 is good. I cannot wait until we get a. I know
it's not official in canon yet, but Leia did train to be a Jedi. It'd be nice to get her from the flashback scene where she is training to be a Jedi and have her just be like Luke's apprentice and be the subsex, or like daughter of Skywalker, so we could from the old CCG game, so we could actually give her. Yeah. Well, no, she doesn't have to be a Jedi. She just has to have the Force. So I can't wait until we get the Force-sensitive Leia. Daughter of Skywalker, everybody. I cannot wait until we get Daughter of Skywalker or Lady Vader if we end up, the Thrawn trilogy, that gets canonized and everything, so we can have, Lady Vader with a lightsaber attacking in there, or Daughter of Skywalker attacking in there. So, it was the dream. I mean, I used to be able to do it in the old Star Wars game. You could put lightsabers on Leia, but couldn't do it in this one. Sadly, but still, it's great overall deck. Like I said, I went 3-1, only lost in the finals, and had a great time. I'm really loving this game. Just to show you the sideboard stuff, AT-AT, Counselor, Security Guard. The AT-AT and that thing are not going to make my deck. 2-1B. I should have probably actually put this in here, because healing some of my dudes would have been nice. Just straight up Sentinel, but not a rebel. Neither one of these were rebel. I tried to cut down all the non-rebels from the deck. We got the Rugged Survivors. Would have been nice for a little extra card draw, but not really. Resilient. Didn't really put that in. I mean, it was kind of I thought it was like, this is okay. Kind of cool to be able to get like plus 0, +3, but not really what I want to do. Entrenched. Part of me was like, this could have actually, I need to play around more with this. This could have been some fun to shut off some big units and just let them eat my units on whatever arena that they're attacking, but keep my base safe. Frontline shuttle. This, I think, again, this is another one I want to play around with more and see what happens, because the action, just defeat this, sacrifice this and be able to attack in with something. Even if it's exhausted, you get to do like 2 attacks. I think that would have been cool to do, but I just kind of was like, not a rebel, and it did synergize with my double attack phase, but I'm like, probably should have been in the deck. Overwhelming Barrage. I had nothing in this. Okay, I took this, but I had nothing in the pack to be able to take. So I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to hand this to anybody else. I'm not going to be able to let somebody have a nice late game mini board wipe, kill all my dudes. So because I actually died to one of these in the last round. So I was like, no, I'm not going to pass. I would have been passing to the dude across from me. So I didn't want him to have 2 overwhelming bras. Wampa, again, this was like one of those late picks. I was just like, I'll take the Wampa. I always love my snow monsters. So I just took him. He was pick 14, pick 15 in a pack, and then this Underworld Thug, that was an auto pass. Somebody was just like, here, have this at the end of a pack. So there's no real plan on putting that into the deck at all. All right. Like I said, if I had anything I would do, I probably would have cut the You're My Only Hope along with some of the other late game big stuff, just to really make the Reinforcement Walker and the Redemption be I would have cut the You're My Only Hope and the left, and some of the other stuff, and left Reinforcement Walker and Redemption to be my finishers. But great deck, and I will see you another time for another, when we do sealed or draft again for another sealed deck attack.
Hey everybody, thanks for staying till the end of the episode. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on Facebook at Board Barista Productions. And if you want to support us, Patreon link at the bottom.